What's up guys, Simply Coco here and welcome back to my channel and welcome to yet another apartment renovation here in The Sims 4. So today we are doing 19 Culpeper House. This is right next to 17 Culpeper House where I did the cat lovers apartment. Um, so yeah, as you can tell by the title, we are doing a apartment for some mermaids, and they just so happen to be twins. So they just so happen to be twin sisters, and they live in this apartment together in San Myshuno. This is the video that I mentioned in the cat lovers apartment speed build. So yeah, here we are. So I'm going for a very bright color scheme in this apartment, very like eclectic in style, a lot of bright sky blues, a lot of pinks. I throw some yellows in there, some purples in there. Yeah, everything. White, green, because I put a crap ton of greenery in this build. You'll see why in a second, but I'm working on the kitchen right now. Pretty small kitchen. I do extend it out 2 more tiles to the right, but you'll see that kind of later on. You won't see me do it, but you'll see when it changes. Using the cabinets from Parenthood in this build, I've really been obsessed with the Parenthood cabinets as of lately. Like I've been using them in a lot of builds, like modern builds, classical, like any builds. They just kind of work, you know. I feel like one thing about the cabinets in The Sims 4, we don't have a lot of modern cabinets. Like we have the ones from Island Living, but they look like they're made out of wood, and for me that takes away from the modernness of it. And then there's the ones from I think the Backyard, Perfect Patio maybe. But those don't work in every situation. And then the Cool Kitchen ones, they're nice, but I don't really care for the swatches, and I don't like the cabinets that come with the Cool Kitchen counters. But anyway, as you can see, we are working on the living room now. This is what I was talking about in the last video in the cat lovers apartment, how I ended up going with a blue and pink color scheme in this house as well. That was totally by accident. Whenever I went into building this apartment or renovating this apartment, I just kind of Googled like colorful apartments, and I found this really pretty picture of just this random apartment. It was actually the post that I found on Pinterest. It was actually selling a chandelier, but the room that they had it in, it was really pretty, and they had a blue couch and a pink couch in the living room, just like this. Like not the same style as these, but these exact colors. The pink in the photo I was looking at was a little bit paler than that nifty knitting couch, but that was the best pink I could find. And now I'm making kind of sort of a gallery wall. So if it takes me a while to like sift through the menu to find stuff, that's why, because I'm just kind of seeing what works. I filtered by pink. No, I filtered by blue and purple on accident, so I wasn't seeing all of the pink stuff. So yeah, but yeah, I'm making this gallery wall. It mostly consists of the pictures from Tiny Living because the colors just work. That like Dreamcatcher looking thing is from the Paranormal pack. I'm using Snowy Escape up there to the top right, and then that tapestry I think comes with either City Living or Strangerville. I'm not sure. The blue tapestry that I deleted, the tapestry that I just placed with the like flowers and stuff on it and the birds, I think comes with the movie hangout stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but it just looks like that vibe. And then I'm using this console table by Peacemaker that came with the new base game update, where they put a whole bunch of CC creators objects in the game, so we love that. Just it's a great console table. It gives very mid-century modern vibes, but I feel like it could also be used in a whole lot of different situations. And this is their like little office space. Not really anything crazy gonna go on here. I did move the dining room table up a little bit, one to fill up all that empty space, and two, there's something I'm gonna put behind the dining room table that I believe we do next. And once we get to that, I will get into like the storyline behind these girls, because they are sisters and they have a story. 'Cause we are sisters, we stand together, we make up one big Okay, sorry. No, but they are sisters, and I have a pretty good storyline for them. At least I think so. Um, yeah, I don't go into too much detail with the storyline, but anyway, here we go. So I'm putting a little like section over here for them to take baths. Not necessarily to take baths, but like mermaids need water. And like for okay, all the mermaid like movies that I've seen or shows that I've watched, like Aquamarine or that H2O show, if they're normal humans, but if they touch water, they become mermaids. And in my case for this storyline, they not only are they mermaids and slash humans and they can walk on two legs and have fins, but they need water every so often. Like they can't just not touch water at all. They have to touch it at some point, or be submerged in it at some point for proper breathing or something. So I gave them a little area where they can just kind of soak and let their tails hang out and all of that good stuff. And for a second, I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't put this inside. Maybe I should put it on the balcony so that if they were to have visitors over, their guests wouldn't ask them, why do you have two tubs in your kitchen or in your house? But then I thought about it. They wouldn't want it on the balcony because people could possibly see them. And now, speaking of the balcony, I forget to furnish it. So you will not see me furnish the balcony in this video, but I will make sure to furnish the balcony before I put it up on the gallery. Because I was thinking about it while I was building this. I was like, should I put this little area outside? And I was like, no, let's not put it outside. And I guess since I was thinking about it for that, I just completely spaced on the balcony altogether. But yeah, now we're moving into the first twins room. So I did download two twins off the gallery, and I may put them in the thumbnail for this video. So by the time this video is uploaded, or by the time you get to this part of the video, you'll know what the twins look like. But one of the twins, I imagine, is a yoga instructor, and so I'm doing her room now. And the reason why is I tried to give them careers that I felt like they would need to adjust to, because if the yoga instructor, if she sweats too much, she could start showing scales under her forehead or something. Oh, that was a big part of the storyline that I forgot to tell you. So they became mermaids because they went on a trip to, they were not born mermaids. They went on a trip to Sulani. And you know that cave that you can go in Sulani? Maybe they went inside of there as a part of like a tour or something, and maybe they both got lost and they came across this like ancient pond and they swam in it, and when they got out they were mermaids. But they didn't know it until they like got back home and both took a bath or a shower, and like they sprouted a tail all of a sudden. And now they're just trying to navigate through life being mermaids, and maybe they're trying to figure out how to not become mermaids anymore, but they have to go back to Sulani and they just can't do that right this second. So yeah, they're just living life as mermaids. And this is the second twins room. This twin is a veterinarian, or I would say she's a veterinarian in training. Like she probably just got out of school to become a veterinarian. So she's probably like a vet tech, or like whatever the veterinarian version of a nurse is. I'm not sure what that's called. That might be called a vet tech. I don't know. Let me know if you know down in the comments. But she's currently in training to be a vet, but out of school. basically. So, as a vet, you would have to constantly wash your hands and give dogs baths when you're grooming them, or wash off, any wounds that they have or anything like that. And that could be very, dangerous because her hands could get wet and she could show her scales from underneath, underneath her skin. And so it's a constant struggle, their everyday life, trying to navigate being mermaids in the real world. Because as far as they knew, mermaids did not exist, but now they know they do. um, so if you want to play out this storyline, I'll put on the gallery. I'll put in the description box who created the twins that I'm using. And yeah, that way you can go download this apartment and download the twins, or create your own, or whatever. Um, yeah, if you like my storyline, feel free to use it. Because, as much as I want to play out the storyline, I probably won't. Maybe we'll see. There's not really much I could do within the, within the game, that I could really play out that storyline with. Like, there's not enough, like, gameplay options within the game that I could, like, actually make that storyline work. So I probably won't do it. But if you do it, please tag me on Twitter or whatever, and just show me what you did with the build and the Sims. But other than that, guys, that is it. I feel like I had more to say, but it's a pretty short video. Just cluttering up the kitchen now, and the screenshots will be rolling soon. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will always respond to your comments. And please hit that notification bell. That way you know exactly when I post my next video, exactly when I post it, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.